Do I look like a librarian with a mullet?
You look beautiful, honey.
I'm gonna do something different with the hair.
You look beautiful.
It's because it's tucked behind the ears.
Oh, baby, look sweet.
Okay.
3.
I don't like counting.
3.
Stop.
2.
I don't like it.
1.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my I can't.
Ready? Try it again.
Shh.
3, 2, 1, action.
Hi, I'm Rico. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my very first Q&A, get ready with me, that I've ever made, so hopefully it goes smoothly. Well, I already filmed it. Hopefully it went... Stop! Hopefully it went smooth. Oh my gosh! My husband is here today because he asked the questions while I got ready because as you'll see later, I was not good at multitasking.
It's pretty fun. Sorry.
So this is the look that I came up with today. Don't know if it has a title. What would you call this, babe?
Hold on, I got it.
I know.
No.
Crusty Rose.
No.
Okay.
No, I know what it is.
Oh, what is it?
I am about to go see an outdoor amphitheater play.
Like a grandma?
In the afternoon.
Oh. So anyways, this is the look that I came up with. Thank you guys so much. Why was I oh gosh. This is the worst intro I've ever made. So this toasted rose look is what I came up with today. Before we get into this Q&A, get ready with me. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you guys want to be notified every time I upload, please make sure to hit the little bell right next to the subscribe button when you subscribe. That'll just mean that you'll get notified every single time I post a video. So if you guys want to see how I got this look and also hear some of the answers to the questions you all asked, then just keep watching. All right, we're ready to go. Before we start, as always, I did my brows off camera. I used the Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit, and then I filled it in with the Foolproof Brow Pencil in the shade number 1. So I'm just gonna prime the eyes with the Benefit Air Patrol Primer, and let's get the first question, babe.
Okay, the first question is from Miriam Khan.
Okay.
And she asked, how old were you when you first started makeup? And what inspired you?
Okay, 1 second. 1 moment. I'm going to prime the eyes with the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. And to answer the question, how old was I? I was 12 years old when I was allowed to first wear makeup. And when I first started to wear makeup, I realized how bad I was quickly. And I really wanted to learn how to do it because I'd always been interested in art, and so there was kind of a natural interest for me. After I was allowed to wear makeup, a couple years later I started to read makeup books and like build my interest on that. So I had some bad makeup moments, my friends. I've come a long way.
Okay, the next one is from Justine Bratton.
Hi, Justine.
And the question is, how long do you think it would be before you decide to create your own makeup line?
Oh my gosh. Definitely that's one of my long-term goals, if not like the biggest goal of mine. As far as timing, I don't really know. I don't know if there's like a certain year I'm planning on. I just hope to be able to be at a place with my channel to where I have, you know, a steady audience to be able to do something like that and have a good launch. And so hopefully in the next few years, I don't know if there's a certain time frame. That's definitely one of my dreams. For sure. Always has been. Really excited about that idea, so.
And in the same comment, 2 more questions.
Okay.
Do you prefer Ulta or Sephora?
Oh, girl. Okay, to me they're so different. I love Ulta because there's kind of both the drugstore and the high end. But Sephora also has like, you know, if you want to enjoy like swatching or maybe occasionally splurging on a super high-end product, Sephora is fun. But I guess Ulta is more realistic. So maybe I would say Ulta. I don't know. That's hard.
And then another question in the same comment. What started your interest in makeup?
When I started wearing makeup, I really wanted to learn how to do it. And then I bought a book from Bobbi Brown, actually. I set the concealer with some Laura Mercier translucent powder, and then I'm going to go into some eyeshadow singles. These are a mixture of ColourPop and Makeup Geek, so I'm going to be kind of dabbling in here. But here's the first beauty book that I bought, you guys. I think she still sells it. It's not the same cover anymore. You can tell it's well-loved. The cover is kind of coming off. And in high school, this is how I learned how to apply makeup at first. I read through this entire book. She gives such great details, and it's kind of designed for people in their teens and early 20s. So that's really what inspired me to keep learning about makeup. And from this book on, I kept buying more and more books, because keep in mind, you guys, like YouTube and makeup tutorials was not really a thing. Like there were people, you know, the days when you would search like me singing, like there were people like that on YouTube and like the occasional viral funny video, but nobody was like a beauty guru when I was in high school. So this is how I learned, and I have tons more beauty books that I collected after that. I'm gonna hop into this shade right here. This is Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie, and I'm just gonna put this in the transition shade while I answer the next question.
The next question is from Brooke Keith.
Hi, Brooke.
The question is, are you and Thailand considering kids in your future, like a few years from now?
Oh, of course.
Yes!
No, we're not just considering. Yes, we want kids in the future for sure. We don't have like a specific, well, we kind of have a time frame-ish. It's always, it's in God's timing as well, but we've just been enjoying being newlyweds. We're coming up on our 2-year anniversary, so is that considered a newlywed anymore? Kind of. I don't know.
We are going to be newlyweds until the day we...
Oh, honey. But yes, I mean, that is the ultimate goal, is to have a family and to have kids. So right now we're just kind of enjoying, our marriage and building a foundation with that, and then just kind of, just enjoying life right now. But of course, children will come in the future, and hopefully you guys will be able to come along on the ride with that as well.
All right, the next question is from Joy DS. Living in a colder climate, do you like doing any winter activities like skiing, snowshoeing, or skating?
Girl, well, first I'm gonna go into this ColourPop shadow called Running Late. Oh gosh, I'm like dropping this. It's a nice mustard shade. Yes, we are in a very wintry climate, and I honestly have never tried skiing before.
Have you tried snowshoeing?
I've never tried snowshoeing before.
However, skating.
I love to ice skate, you guys. I love it. Like, I pride myself in the fact that I haven't biffed it on the ice in like probably 10 years or so. Like, I have, every time I go ice skating, I have never fallen, which means that I'm assuming that I'm pretty decent. I can't do tricks or anything like that, but I really enjoy ice skating a lot. But that's like an indoor winter sport. So even then, I'm like, I don't know. One day I want to try skiing.
This question is from Amy.
Hi, Amy.
What was your first high-end makeup product?
I know what it was, but I remember it was actually in college. I didn't buy a high-end makeup item until I was in college. I was all drugstore, okay? I had like every item in the drugstore. That's what I spent all my money on. I went to college in Hawaii, and my roommate and I like drove an hour to go to the mall, the nearest mall, which is on the other side of the island. And that was the first time that I really like explored a Sephora, because in the town where I grew up there wasn't one. And I saw this little set from Benefit, and it was $30. And it had like a little concealer, like a little pressed powder, a mini foundation. I had like no money in my bank account, and I was like, either, I have money for groceries or something else. But actually, I think it was like around my birthday, or it was my birthday, and that's why we went to the mall. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy this because it's my birthday, and that's what I bought. So I remember that. Oh my gosh, I was just talking and I wasn't even doing makeup. Oh, I'm terrible at multitasking. What the heck? Wait, let me catch up really quick. I'm gonna go into Makeup Geek Tan Lines on just a little brush, and I'm gonna start to work this on the lid and into the crease a little bit.
The next question is from Audrey Williams. How do you get your makeup to last all day?
Oh girl, that is something that I'm still learning. To be honest, I really think it depends on your skin type and even your environment that you're in and what type of things you do throughout the day. I think something that's really helped me, if I were to pick one, is picking products that, are marketed to be long lasting, because they really do last typically longer than like your normal products that don't have staying power. So maybe investing in some good products, especially base products. If you have a good long lasting foundation, then, anything on top usually lasts a little bit longer. Layering. Like if you use primer, use a good primer for your skin type, and then just use light layers and make sure to set it with powder, and usually that makes it last a little longer throughout the day. But yeah, that's still something that I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to take the Makeup Geek eyeshadow in the shade Cosmopolitan and just use my finger to put that all over the lid, kind of focusing in the inner third and working it towards the middle.
All right, the next question is from Mandy Y.
Hi, Mandy.
Firstly, I love watching your videos when I get ready in the morning. I feel like we're getting
Aww.
ready together while chit-chatting
I
about
love
makeup.
that. Yes.
Thank
I
you
love
for the
that.
work you put into your content.
Aww.
So here's the question.
Okay.
How do you keep coming out with unique content? I really like the idea of starting my own beauty channel, but I'm afraid that I won't be able to sustain it because there are so many other beauty YouTubers out there now doing similar videos.
Okay, I know that that can be so intimidating, and it can be so intimidating to think, you know, too hard about it and like think about how many videos you'd have to make and how many ideas you'd have to come up with and how many original ideas you'd have to try to come up with, and sometimes it's so overwhelming. But I really think that if you're going to start your channel, figure out what kind of style you want to represent and just stick to that. Be yourself. Obviously, it's fun to branch out a little bit, but stick to, you know, a certain style and to your own aesthetic. And then for me, when it comes to coming up with ideas for you guys are seriously a huge inspiration to me. A lot of you request great ideas, but also I've learned to put myself in my viewers' shoes. I've learned to kind of like figure out what I as a consumer would want to see. And so from, you know, an aesthetic like mine, does that make sense? So that's kind of what's kept a lot of my ideas going, is I try to think of what my viewers would want from me, and then that usually helps come up with more ideas. Don't get me wrong, I have my days where I'm just sitting around and I'm like, I don't know what to film, I don't know what to film. But then it comes to me and it all works out somehow. So don't be overwhelmed and don't be scared. Just go for it. You'll never know unless you try, you know? I'm gonna go into this shade from Makeup Geek. It's called Cocoa Bear. This is a nice warm brown. I'm gonna deepen up the outer third with this.
All right, the next question is from Evelyn Seberg.
Awesome.
Have you ever considered touring and or doing workshops in a couple of different states? I think that would be awesome, and I would definitely travel for something like that.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's so funny because Tylen and I, we've talked about doing something like that a lot recently, and I don't know when we would do something like that necessarily, but we've definitely brainstormed and just thought of different ways we could meet you guys, obviously, and then kind of have like, yeah, like a workshop of some sort. Let me know if you guys would be interested in something like that. It's good to know that, you know, at least some of you might be interested in something like that, because then it, you know, helps us take it more seriously or whatever. But that would be amazing. I would absolutely love that, and I would especially love to meet you guys somehow. So yes, we're working on it. I'm just wiping the excess shadow fallout from the under eye area, and then we'll move into skin. Since I'm having some skin issues, I really want something majorly full coverage, so I'm going to go into my Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. I'm mixing two shades, 00B Light and 01 Creamy Vanilla.
All right, so we have 3 questions from Ashley Nelson.
Okay.
The first question is, do you do YouTube full-time or are you working somewhere else?
Oh, awesome. I am doing YouTube full-time. It's so fun. I absolutely love it. Oh no. Is this going to be... I think I mixed too much of the darker shade in there. We'll have to make it work. But yes, I'm doing YouTube full-time, and it is... What am I doing? Okay, this is really hard. Now that you said that, I'm like having a really hard time. I'm like, no, it's a breeze. And now I'm like having a really difficult time. Yes, full-time on YouTube. It is such a dream come true to be able to just stay home and make videos for you guys all day long. I love it.
All right, the second question is, if you could only use one high-end brand and one drugstore brand for the rest of your life, which brands would you choose? Okay, start with high-end brand.
Right now, it would be Hourglass. I love it. I love it. I love it. Never been disappointed by any of their products. They are pricey, but I think there's a reason for their prices, like just really good ingredients and really high quality. For a drugstore,
that's a hard one.
That is hard, because I like 3 equally. I like Milani, L'Oreal, and Maybelline.
Okay, just stick with 3.
So those are my top 3.
Okay, the third question, what made you decide to start making videos?
The fact that I was spending way too much of my time consuming it, and I've always loved makeup, so it just kind of seemed like a no-brainer, and it was something that I had always kind of wanted to do, but just never did it, you know? It's always hard to start things like that. There's so many, voices in your head, or, I don't know, you, talk yourself out of it so much, and so that's kind of what happened to me over the years, but I ended up just going for it, and I'm so happy that I did because I've loved it. It's so fun. So to conceal the face, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Mine's in the shade Fair Neutral, and I'm ready for my next question, babe. Are you ready for me?
All right, the next question is from Alyssa May. What's your most embarrassing memory if you have one?
Embarrassing. I can't really think of one.
I have one for me. Remember when we were at the movie theater the other night?
Yes!
What was the movie again? What was the movie?
The Murder on the Orient Express?
Yeah. And we walked into this huge movie theater, and like the screen is giant. It's like the IMAX mega huge screen. And we had the whole theater to ourselves.
We thought. But guys, we were like literally 30 minutes early this time to our movie.
And we sat in the very back, and finally this... Well,
but when we bought tickets, we were the only ones.
Yeah, we were.
So we thought we were the only ones. Yeah.
There were still not very many people that ended up coming.
Right.
However, this couple walked in, and they started walking up the stairs, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to say something, like, because this is really cool, because the theater's so empty. So I was like, wow, hey guys, there's a lot of seats to choose from. And, like, they didn't even acknowledge me. They just kept
No, the girl looked at you, and then she was like, because she wasn't sure if you were talking to her or what.
Well,
but we were laughing.
To strike up, like, a fun conversation.
I know.
Because there were so many empty seats. I was like, there's a lot of seats to choose from.
I know. Oh, we were laughing so hard. Oh, my gosh. It was hilarious. I cannot think of an embarrassing moment for myself. Maybe it's because I don't really get embarrassed, or I don't put myself in situations to potentially be embarrassed. I don't know. If I ever come up with one, I will have to write it down and mention it in another video sometime. So then I'm just going to set the whole face with the Laura Mercier translucent powder.
And her follow-up question is, and what is your most favorite memory with Thailand?
Oh, there are so many. Oh my gosh. Thailand and I have way too much fun. Seriously, we have so much fun together. I'm trying to think of the most recent really fun thing we did. We have so much fun all the time.
I would say one of the greatest, sorry, I probably shouldn't answer, but
why? I'm
sure you'll agree, was our trip to Paris.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Because that was the first time that you and I had both been in a place that was foreign, that we had both, or neither of us had ever been to. That was the first.
Yeah, it was the first. You say it.
And action.
And action.
Because
Paris was the first place that I had never been to and you had never been to.
Yeah, thank you.
Because all of the other places like Mexico or the Philippines or Canada.
Yeah, one of us had been to before.
Yeah, so that was the first place that you have not. You hadn't been to and I hadn't been to, but yes. Wow, this is really hard. Why is this so hard?
You're not even doing makeup. Why are you having a hard time? So now I'm just going to kind of go back into those eyeshadows that I was using before and run pretty much all of them on the lower lash line, starting with Peach Smoothie and then working my way to the darker colors.
Oh, there's comments about they want me in your videos more often.
Babe, a little shameless plug for you.
Alright, so the next question is from Rosie Rocks. Where do you get inspiration for makeup looks? And also, would you consider doing videos based on style and clothes?
Ooh, I get a lot of my inspiration for makeup looks on Instagram. I follow a lot of makeup artists like Patrick Ta, Mario Dedivanovic, so many different celebrity makeup artists. Mary Phillips, I love all of them. And then, of course, Pinterest. And then I get inspiration from YouTube as well. Like, I consume a lot of beauty guru videos and I get inspiration from them too. And for style and clothing videos, I've actually considered that. I really want to do like lookbooks eventually, so I don't know if my whole channel would ever be dedicated to style. It'd be mostly makeup, but I would love to incorporate more lifestyle things. And I know a lot of you would want to see that as well, so hopefully soon I'll be able to do that.
Alright, the next question from Beauty by Sammy Stew. If you had to choose between only having a fully matte face and a fully dewy face, which would you choose and why?
So I'm going to be bronzing the skin with the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. And honestly, I would have to say, even though I know that dewy sometimes looks better, I would have to say matte, just because I think that's what I'm most comfortable wearing, and I know that that lasts better on my skin So if I had to choose, I'd rather have an all matte face because I could trust it more with my skin type.
All right, the next question from Patricia Price. If you were only allowed to take one makeup product with you on vacation, what would it be?
Oh, I already know.
You do?
Is it even makeup though? I already know. The Bite Beauty Agave lip mask. Literally, I would smother myself in that.
It's so good.
It's so good. I can't live without it.
I use it religiously, guys. Every single night.
I know you do.
I used to carry chapstick around with me every single day in my pocket.
And you washed so many and dried them. You put so many in the wash.
I know, they
ruined your shorts.
But I used to always have chapstick. I no longer carry chapstick. I only use the agave lip mask.
Same.
At night, all night long, I leave it on my lips.
When you wake up, it's still on, kind of, huh?
And then I never carry chapstick with me. I only apply that once.
My lips I have not had flakiness. Like sometimes I'll exfoliate a little bit with a washcloth or something because, that's natural, but seriously.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
It's a little bit expensive.
Yes.
But it is worth it and it has lasted a long time.
But I don't know, I guess I should answer the makeup part. So if I had to choose like one makeup product, I would probably pick mascara, and it would be the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes Carbon Black Mascara. So now I'm just taking the translucent powder and I'm kind of blending the bronzer into the skin, making sure there's no harsh lines anywhere. And then I want to try out this blush. I just received this from Benefit today, actually. I have swatch stains all over my arms. I'm so sorry. It's the Rockateur blush. It's like this shimmery one. I want to try it. So I'm going to use this today.
All right, the next question is from Catherine. What applicator do you think is best to apply foundation with for acne-prone skin? A brush or a sponge?
Both. Here's why. The brush will help evenly distribute the product, and you can also kind of build up product where it's needed. And then the sponge will help it sink into the skin and make it look more natural even over your blemishes. So I always use both if I can. Or if I have to cover blemishes, I try to use like a brush and then a sponge. This is pretty. I like it.
This is from Kaylee Harmon. How did you and Thailand meet?
Oh, before I answer, I'm going to use another Benefit product. I want to try this as well. This is the Benefit Dandelion Twinkle Highlight, and I'm going to pop this on
also how did he propose?
So we met. How did we meet?
And then how did I propose?
Okay. We met at church. I was saying a prayer in front of everybody, and he walked in late, saw me, probably liked my cute blue dress I was wearing, probably said a good prayer, and he came up and talked. He came up and talked to me after, and honestly, we hit it off like we were best friends immediately. At first, I was kind of skeptical because he came up and introduced himself, and I was like, "Who are you? Never seen him before." But then we went to class after whatever, Sunday school, and we were having so much fun that we actually kind of got in trouble because we were being a little bit disruptive in church. But yeah, that's kind of where it all started. We became such good friends immediately, and ever since that day, I think we hung out every day after that.
Oh, yeah.
And then he proposed to me while I was in Nashville with my sisters. He surprised me, flew out there, and surprised me completely and proposed to me in the middle of the most gorgeous forest. And I cried my eyes out, and it was so cute and so magical. So
aww,
that's kind of the story. Gosh, I'm using a lot of Benefit today. I'm going to go in with their Roller Lash Mascara on the top and bottom lashes. I forgot. I usually put the setting mist on before mascara. I'm going in with the Morphe Continuous Mist, folks. Here we go.
The second to last question.
Okay.
From Beauty with Brit 89.
All right.
What is your favorite makeup step in your everyday application?
I always say two things. Okay. Bronzer, because it just brings the life back to your face, and mascara, because it makes the biggest difference on everyone's eyes. So. And
then, what is one overly hyped product in 2017 that you hated the most?
By the way, this lip color is from the new Dose of Colors holiday set. It is so cute, you guys. This is I want to say $29 for 3. And they also have a red version as well. Comes with these 3. The one I'm wearing is Warm and Fuzzy. But I can actually think of one that I sadly was disappointed in. If you guys remember the Too Faced Natural Love palette, so gorgeous, okay? Such a pretty palette, had so many different eyeshadows in it, but there had to have been an inconsistency in the factories, in the you know, production of it because it just didn't perform like the rest of my Too Faced eyeshadows do. So that's really the only product that was like super hyped up that I was really excited to try that just didn't work for me.
And then the very last question is, what do you love most about your husband?
Babe, saving the best for last. Okay, first I'm setting the brows with the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Gel. But the thing I love most about my husband is how positive he is. Look at you beaming. You're so cute. He's so positive and so happy all the time. Like, seriously, you guys, find somebody that will make you smile and laugh even in the most difficult times, because if you are living with somebody who's always happy, chances are you're gonna be just as happy. Like, it's really beneficial to be around somebody who's always so positive and happy because it makes me happy and he makes me laugh so hard. That's like the number one thing that I looked for in anyone that I was dating, and of course, like, the number one thing I needed in a husband was their sense of humor, and Tylen has the best sense of humor, so...
That was my question.
Oh my gosh, babe!
That's so sweet.
I'm like, wow, someone's really nice. Someone was really like Tylen. It's Tylen.
I had to. I wanted to hear you like seriously give an answer.
Aww.
Oh, babe, you're so sweet.
I mean it, bubs.
I love you.
I love you too. Like, is the lip too pink for the eyes? I don't know what's happening. Babe, I forgot something. My inner corner highlight. Oh my gosh, that one question that, you know, talked about what your favorite step of makeup is. This is the third one. The inner corner highlight. I just think it makes the biggest difference. All right, you guys, so that completes this what is it?
It's
Q&A, get ready with me? Get ready with me Q&A.
Get ready with me Q&A.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, so that completes this Get Ready With Me Q&A video. I hope you guys learned a little something extra about me. Thank you so much. My audience tonight is incredible. Thank you so much to Tylen behind the camera for keeping me in line, and for also, there he is, that's his hand, and for also choosing and asking the questions. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
I love you guys so much. What is on my hand? I love you all so. I'm so sorry. When you're in the room, I just can't take myself seriously.
Right now, tell them how you really feel about them. Every day when we talk about your sweet YouTube family, how do you really feel about it?
I just love you guys.
It's true.
Honest to Pete.
You constantly talk about how sweet
I know.
everyone is.
Everyone, seriously, I've said this in so many videos, but I swear to you, we have the best group of people
We do.
on this channel. Their comments, out of this world.
Amazing.
Your support, out of this world.
We are family!
You're fired. I can't work with you sometimes.
Whatever. This is why you love me.
This is why normally I'm by myself in the makeup chair.
That makes me feel bad.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You didn't even let me finish my sentence.
Okay, well.
Oh my gosh.
That makes me feel sad.
No. Don't say that. I'm not gonna baby you right now. Suck it up. This is the reason why I have to film by myself, is because when we're together, I can't focus. We just have too much fun, so.
Oh, that's
so sweet. I better end this video. Okay, I love you guys so much. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button on your way out, and I will see you all in my next video. Love you. Bye. Babe. He was copying me in the back.